Good morning, guys. Here we are having a very productive day in the life running my cozy decor business. I cannot believe we've gotten to the point where I sold out of everything that I had for the fall. Quite literally cried. I have cried already a few times. I have my last 25 orders to get out, and today is Thursday. Your girl needs to get them out on Saturday, so we still have to make a lot of that. We're gonna have another couple 12-hour work days. One of the biggest mistakes I made, not having an inventory ready to go and doing everything made to order. I think it's especially with getting a higher volume of orders and being a handmade business, it is time consuming as hell. And so it's kind of really important that for my future updates and launches that I make a solid inventory before, and that way when it comes time to launch, things are already ready and they just need to be packed and shipped out. Because this has been really stressful, you guys. Doing everything, and then it would take me weeks before I could even ship anything out. And so it's just been really, really stressful. And I noticed myself just struggling to balance everything else that I have going on. And then the worst part about it all is just also it's I spend so much time making orders and having to I don't rush things, but I feel like I'm rushed. And then I don't have time to focus on new projects and new collections and future collections. I should have been doing all of this before launching. And then during the launch, I can focus on marketing, which is also something I slacked on. I feel like I could have sold more. Even though I sold out technically, I could have probably definitely actually sold a lot more had I done what I'm going to do in the future. Had I had an inventory ready, because I would have been able to properly market it more, make more posts about my stuff, and I just had more inventory, and then I would have made more. So it's I did sell out, but at the same time I could have made more to sell out, and it's a whole thing. But yeah, I'm really excited to finally get these orders shipped out and start focusing on holiday collection stuff, because it's wild. It's literally October, and as a business owner, it's you already have to start thinking about holidays. And yeah, anyways, so I have my handy dandy Excel sheet that I talked about in last vlog, what I use this for and how I use this and how I track orders and making things and whatever. So this morning I actually finished making my phone charm order, so I'm gonna highlight that green. I love doing that. I literally highlight the row when it's complete. So this is a huge goal, you guys. I literally I have to finish making everything at least by end of day. Everything needs to be in the oven by end of day today. It's non-negotiable. 1 teddy trinket tray, 2 croissant pen holders, 2 cat with a frappe keychains, 4 pumpkin spice bag charms, and 2 mushroom ring holders. That's pretty much all on the to-do list. I have to post today at 12, which is my regular post. I already have drafted, so that's ready to go. Post, respond to some comments, and then make all of those orders that I had just mentioned. And that's gonna take all day. So I really can't add anything else to the to-do list. I might, if I'm at a good pace, I might get some Taco Bell later. Okay, peeping back in here, literally sat down to have my coffee, but I had also remembered I have some brand stuff to do as well. There's a lot of brand collaborations that go around this time of year, and so it's gonna be just such a busy time for brand partnerships. And I mainly do them on Instagram right now because that's my biggest platform. So yeah, my manager had just emailed me, so I have a few things. I have to make a few edits for one post that I had already submitted to the brand, and then the other one, we're still in the beginning phases, so there's just some details that I have to get, which I can actually talk about them because they're not exclusive ones. Sometimes which I can talk about this now, but I did a partnership with Sony that I had just posted on Instagram yesterday, and that one was like top secret because it was like a new product, so they emphasized like, please don't talk about this until it's posted and it's live, and so now I can talk about it. But yeah, so that was top secret, but a lot of them are usually brands that have products that are already out, and so it's not really a top secret thing. So currently I'm doing a partnership with Fiverr, which, if you don't know, they're like a freelance service. I get to find a freelancer that I would like to use to help me with my brand and help me with making a whole branding kit for me, logo, website design, all that kind of stuff. So that one's gonna be super fun. I'll actually get to those later. I really wanna get the ball rolling on making products before I get to that. Like half of being a small business owner is being a content creator. That's just how you get the word out there. And so what the biggest thing that has helped me out and made my days 10 times more productive is doing a task at night. And that might sound toxic, but it's, for me, it's like I would have filmed my content for Instagram, TikTok the day before, right? Like, great, shout out to me for that. Then I would wait to edit it the morning of the day that I have to post it. And then that I would spend every morning that I should be working on business stuff, should be working on orders, my shop. Every morning I would spend like an hour to 2 hours editing, because it takes me a while to edit my TikToks and Reels. And so yeah, that was crazy. Like, me and Josh talked to lengths, like days and all the time, about this, on like how I can be a lot more efficient. And that was one of the biggest things. Like, we literally were like, yeah, I can't be doing that anymore. I need to be doing that the night before. Like, I'd be sitting, we're very homebodies, especially Monday through Thursday at least, like without a doubt. Like, we are on the couch at like night. We like to wind down that way, watch a game, whatever's on TV, football, basketball. We'll play like video games, whatever. That is our sacred time. But I also, like, there is more than that. Like, I can literally fit in that hour that I take in the morning, I could take the night before. And I've been doing that, you guys. I've been sticking to it, and it has made the absolute biggest difference in my days. Reprioritize your schedule if you're also struggling with like not having enough time in the day and you feel like you are not getting as many things done and all that kind of stuff, like all done today. And then once everything is baked, I have to obviously like assemble some things into keychains and then get them in their cute little packaging. So let's go. This like teddy little trinket tray is one of my favorite things. I actually really want to come out with like a new design, or I might even restock the same one. I feel like it didn't get the hype it deserved. I got like about like 10 or so orders for these, so grateful, but I feel like I could have gotten more if I shared it more. I feel like a lot of people didn't even know about this product really. One product done. A handy dandy little not little at all, big baking tray ready to go. This is like right next to my desk, so anytime I'm done with a product, I'm just gonna place it on here. And then once everything is done, I'm gonna bake everything together. We try to do these quick check-ins so I stay on top of things. Also, to update you guys, we are making the croissant pen holder orders, so I only need to make 2 additional ones on top of what I already had in my inventory. So making good progress. I did like the shaping, and now I have to dust it to make it look like bread and not like dough, with the croissant pen holders left to do. And it's only $12.12. Our bestie has joined us. He wants to scold. His name is Mr. Weenies. His real name is Ash, but I don't love it. I actually thought of like really, really good names for my cat way after I got him. I got him like 3 years ago-ish, 4 years ago almost. back when I was single, living alone, such a different like era in my life. Yeah, when I got him, I just kind of rushed and picked a name, and I wish I didn't rush and took my time, because I would have named him Momo from Avatar, a very favorite childhood show of mine. And he literally gives Momo vibes, so that's why. Don't ask where Mr. Weemies came from. I just call him random sounds, and Mr. Weemies has stuck. We're making good time. Okay, finish the croissants, 12:25. Moving on. Cat with the lattes. Oh my gosh. I had a product a few months ago called that, but these are cat with a pumpkin frappuccinos. So I put them in the freezer for like 10 minutes, let them kind of mold and harden a little bit. The little legs on, and then put the eye pin in. Yeah. Oh wait, put on the glasses first and then do everything I just said. Anytime I get Taco Bell, especially when I order it, veggie Mexican pizza, Indians love a veggie Mexican pizza, but anytime I order it, this is the moment of truth. Did it get ruined? So let's do it together. She actually looks good. It is 1:20 p.m. I officially finished the cat frappuccino keychains, and so those are on the pan, ready to go. Next, I'm gonna work on my pumpkin spice bag charms, which I think I have like 6 or 7 of those to make. And then I have my mushroom ring holders, 2 or 3 of those, something like that, to make. So less than 10 though, less than 10, and it's only 1:20. I'm gonna eat lunch though. I'll probably get back around like 2-ish. And then once everything is in the oven, then I can start working on my emails that I have to send to my agent, my brand stuff. Hopefully I'm done with that while everything is in the oven, so like an hour or so, and then I can get back to finishing everything. We have the 4 bunnies. Their bodies are made, and now I have some detailing to do in the faces, and then my favorite part is adding the pumpkin. Obsessed. I do want to quickly answer a really common question I get. I'm gonna make a whole video on like how I'm doing this, like being a small business owner, how I got my start, how I make sales, like whatever, but I get a question a lot on like, how do I come up with like product ideas that sell? I think it's just like, I really like, I love to add my personal touch and aesthetic to it, because I think that's a big reason why people follow my journey, especially on Instagram, where it's like I share my aesthetic and my lifestyle and people love it. So I try to like go with what people are resonating with rather than my own personal taste, even though it kind of like goes hand in hand. I would only make things that I would personally buy myself, because I think it's weird to sell something that you wouldn't buy. Like then that's like kind of like, why are you selling it, you know? So I always make things that I absolutely love, but I think a lot of research, well, I definitely know a lot of research actually goes behind coming up with product ideas. So it definitely starts with, okay, this is what I want to make, this is what I like, but then I actually end up canceling a lot of ideas I have, because I'm like, okay, well, can I actually execute it? Will people actually buy it and like it? Because I also think what's trending is really important to be aware of, on like what people are actually wanting and buying and blah blah blah. Like it's a part of being a business owner. I think being a successful business owner, ideas kind of come from what I consume, honestly, with like social media and Pinterest and all that kind of stuff. Like for example, like this was my bestseller. Yeah, it's just kind of like a lot of research. I mean, I feel like everyone does it their own way. Like you don't have to listen to me, but that's just personally what I do and what I see works. Like I come up with my own ideas from, you know, just brainstorming, having brainstorming sessions / like seeing like, okay, people are making, oh, that's where I was going. So my pumpkin spice bag charm, basically like the idea for bag charms were because I was like, all right, well, people love lip balm charms. Like that's like a whole trend that's going around, and just like charms in general, keychains, that kind of thing. So that's where I kind of came up with oh my god, I could make like clay figurine like bag charms. I think that would be so cute. And then I kind of just went from there. I was like, all right, brainstorming on like what character I want, you know, making it fall. And then I was like, oh my god, bows and like a cute like pearl like lanyard thing like this would be so cute. And then I did different kinds of these, so like it's just like it kind of trickles down from there. And so I'm like I figure out like what item I want to make, and then I kind of go into like details and customization, colors, and 6 hours later, 1 big cup of coffee, Taco Bell, 4 Survivor episodes, we finished sculpting. It's like literally 4, like 3:50 something. I did it! Mans is reflecting exactly how I feel right now. I'm so tired. We've done a lot, you guys, and I'm aware of that. And I was like supposed to make the beads, like the lanyard that go with like my bag charms, like the pearl lanyards or whatever. While those were in the oven, I was like, all right, bet. If I finish my brand content, I'm gonna straight do that. I am not a machine though. This is like a reminder to take rest and taking breaks, and don't feel guilty about it. I feel like for me, like it's not hard. Like it's actually pretty easy for me to be like, okay, I'll take a break. The hard part is not feeling guilty while you're doing it, or actually enjoying sitting and not thinking about work and not feeling guilty while doing it. That
it dries up and now there's just one road to take. It's growing up over with green. So easy to drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling upstream, and it's taking out every living thing.
Guys, it's post-office day, my favorite day, honestly, of this whole process. It is so satisfying printing your shipping labels, packaging orders, dropping it off, and it's like on the way to you guys. Like, it's just absolutely the most satisfying feeling ever. I have your labels printed. I have everything organized all morning. I spent all of the products in their packaging. I actually had to be really resourceful because I ran out of my fall keychain backing cards that I made. So it's hard to tell, but I drew out pumpkins and I made these really cute backing cards and stickers that are like autumn aesthetic, and I ran out. I actually had like 125 of them, and I was not expecting to have that many orders. And so I was like, okay, wow, I thought I printed more than I needed, but I didn't. Luckily, I actually had leftover backing cards from my like regular standard non-seasonal collections, so I just used those, and they're still really cute. Also, I just finished stamping all of my boxes. I think touches like this just are so crucial for my packaging process. So yeah, and everything is like kind of laid out and organized and ready for me to pack.
4 tires cut into the clay. It dries up and now there's just one road to take.
All the thank you cards are stickered and names are written, and we have all the labels. Okay, we are officially organizing all of the orders, and then I'm gonna get to packing. So I have my handy dandy iPad. This is a lifesaver. I literally just got this in last vlog. If you guys saw me unbox it, oh my god, I've been using it so much ever since.
Drive on, but not what it seems. The poison is spilling